What's up everybody, my name is Dazz, welcome back to Motor Tic Mastery. So let's explore today the nose tic. So all tics come from an unconscious, let's say, creation or pattern that we have created in our body to stop us from feeling something else. Okay? So we move our body because there's something going on which we don't like, and the movement kind of distracts us into this kind of addictive state that we then get to feel something and get some sort of result back from it, some sort of result that kind of feels good. It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There's kind of like a reward that we get from moving the body. But that reward is a distraction from the space before it. In the emptiness of the stillness that happens before our body does things, there is emotions usually that want to be felt, that aren't being felt, or you're not really comfortable feeling. And so our goal when dealing with tics and moving beyond tics isn't changing the habit of the tic or moving the tic to somewhere else. It's literally about feeling the sensations or feeling the feelings behind or below or inside of the tic itself. We're talking metaphorically here, not physically. So we want to feel. It's feeling that allows us to move beyond the tension and the tightness and the obsessive nature of this condition. Again, we live in a world today where feeling really isn't something that's, celebrated or encouraged. We don't have good education when it comes to feelings. We live in a very mind-dominated world, not a very embodied world. So we're going to focus here today on the nose tic, and we're going to spend a little time tuning in. Not the nose tic, sorry, the eye tic. I did say nose tic or eye tic. I can't freaking remember. I think the title of the video is going to be eye tic because it's more it's more common than the nose tic, so it's more likely to support you. Okay, so some people have tics like this with the eye, maybe their face as well at the same time. Maybe it's just in the corner. Maybe it's like double blinking like this. Everyone's different. Right? Maybe it's like opening the face like this. Well, there's so many different ways. Exactly the way that you do it doesn't matter. It's just your unique beauty in the way that you are expressing your body. Even though it can be quite awkward and frustrating and embarrassing at the same time. But we can get rid of that. That embarrassment doesn't need to exist if we learn to feel what's there. So there's something going on my eyes want to tic, okay? Now a practice that you can bring into your life, a practice that you can weave in as a daily ritual, a daily meditation for yourself in order to learn to calm, to heal, to feel into the tic, to let go of the intensity and the frequency of the ticking is bringing more awareness to the tic. Now, many of us are living in such a state of low awareness and poor presence that there's just stuff going on and life is happening and I'm just ticking all over the place, right? This was me for 20 years. I get it, I know it. But over time, it's possible to release those emotions, release that intensity, release that anxiety, and become still, relaxed, without the jitteriness. Maybe in this moment you can just tune into a little bit of what that feels like. So, what does this stillness feel like to you? Is it awkward? You're like, come on, get on with it, Daz. Did you want to switch and go to a different video? Because your mind is like, I need more stimulation, I need more. That's the world we have online, and it's just like we want more, we want a hit, we want more, and like it's tiring. It's anxiety inducing, it's terrible for our nervous system and our immune system, and it knocks us off balance, it makes us stressed, and learning to be still and to slow down, oh my God, is so important. So what we're going to do here is we're going to tune into this tic. So let's say you have an eye tic and you do this, or maybe you do one thing with one eye or both eyes, whatever the tic is for you. And if you have multiple tics, it's okay. Focus on the eye one, or focus on, and if you have multiple different eye ones, focus on the one which is most alive to you right now. Maybe it's the most common one, the most popular one, the one that frustrates you the most, whatever that is. And you could even have a go now, whilst you're watching me. Just do it. Do the tic, right? And you'll notice how when you do it like yourself, right, it feels different to when you have the urge to do it. Isn't that right? It's like when I have the urge, it just kind of happens, and that felt good. But it didn't feel good, but it felt good. It's like I'm getting a hit, but I'm so frustrated. It's kind of overbearing and over controlling me. But if we try and do it just like now, it doesn't feel as good, does it? It's like, no, you really got to allow it to do it, right? To get the feeling and the sensation. So there's like a hit. But we want to let go of our addiction to that hit of the tic that we get. And we let go of it by slowing down, becoming present with the shape of the movement, and gently doing it whilst breathing softly and slowly. So what we're going to do here, and just watch me for a moment. So let's say my eye tic is this. And it happens within a split second. The tic is done. Oh, my shoulder's gone. A split second. Oh, it's done. Okay. We want to slow down in this practice that we're learning here. We want to allow our eyes to close. So what we're doing is we're bringing a gentleness to the intense movement that happens. And by practicing and associating a gentleness to the tic, we actually give the intensity of the tic when it happens by itself a little bit more room, awareness, breathing space, so you see it earlier and you can relax into it better. So this tic here, I'm going to do it gently and softly. Breathe. And the trick is breathe again. Now, as I'm tuning into this tic and breathing nice and gently, I'm really feeling like the tension and the tightness around my eyes. So when I go like this and the tic happens, maybe whatever yours is, like where is there tension? Is there tension here? Is it here? Is it in here? Is it behind the eye? Is it below the eye? Is it in the corners of the eye? Is it around here? Like, where do you feel it? Feel it. But instead of happening really fast and again, we slow down. Now, whilst you're doing this practice, if you tic, it's okay. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. Like we're learning something new, it'll take a little bit of time to practice it. If you're practicing and slowing down, suddenly you tick, like, okay, it happened. Don't spend the next 5 minutes like badgering yourself about it. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, this is too difficult. I'm never going to be able to do this. Oh, I feel so powerless. When does it stop? Yeah, because that stuff, and I know you all know it because I spent years getting frustrated with it, right? That is worse than the tic. In fact, it's that stuff that makes the tic happen. When you let go of the emotion and the frustration, there's no reason for your unconscious to manifest the frustration. Does that make sense? Because your conscious mind and your unconscious body is like playing out this loop together. It's expecting things, so it sees things. It's expecting things, so it sees things. We're constantly playing out a loop, and at some point we've got to put like a stick in the spiral, like a stick in the wheel to break the cycle, to break the ongoing pattern that we've created. And part of bringing awareness to the tic with gentleness and presenceness is kind of intercepting the pattern that you've created, intercepting the pattern that we've created. Because next time the body does it, you'll have just a little bit more, I've been here before. You'll notice just a little bit more presence when it happens next time. And if you keep doing this practice, you'll have more presence next time. And it's a game of cultivating awareness of your own body and more stillness, presence, to see what's going on. If your body is doing things by itself, doing things, you're not aware enough to see that it's doing something before it's done it. And so I'm telling you now, this game that the body is playing with us is just a game of learning presence and awareness of yourself. That is it. That is it. Don't let the doctors tell you it can't be cured or gotten rid of, because they are lies. So be with the tic, with the softness and the gentleness and more awareness. And if you spend just being really gentle with the breath and the sensation of the area where you tic, relaxing the body. It's so peaceful. And I know at the beginning it might be a little bit difficult to grasp it or get it, or not get frustrated with yourself, but if you do this for 5 minutes every day and just be with your tic with love, in presence, with breathing, with feeling it, whether maybe it's a neck tic, you're just in the shape of the neck tic. It doesn't matter where in the body is. What matters is you being still, relaxing and breathing with the shape of the tic, the bodily shape of the tic. Okay, so hopefully I downloaded something to you guys there. I really hope it helped a bit. Weave it into your life. Learn to see your tic in a new way. Learn to relax into your tic. It doesn't have to be so frustrating, even though I know it is, but it doesn't have to be. And so if you are getting frustrated with the tic, know that it is also your choice to get frustrated with the tic. And if you feel as if the frustration isn't your choice and the tic isn't your choice, what is your choice? What is it can you do to begin the process of knowing that they are all your choices? And I've offered one practice here for you. There's so many different practices out there in the world to calm the nervous system, to come into balance, to relax, to become more present, to become more aware. I teach a handful of these practices in my online course as well. So you have like an arsenal of tools, like a cupboard of practices that you can sort of come back to in order to look after yourself, to be more embodied with your body so the body doesn't do things by itself. Because there's a part of you running away or being angry or not quite integrated with you if it's doing things by itself. And it's not a big deal. It can be healed. It just takes a little bit of commitment from the part of you that knows it can change, knows that it can make things better, knows that I can move beyond this. And that's the part of you that I'm talking to right now. Do you really want to change this? Or are you happy living with it? Like, it's your choice. It's absolutely your choice. It's your body, it's your experiences, it's your emotions, it's your mind, it's your thing. It's nobody else's. Nobody else is going to save you. So if you want to change it, you got to do something about it. Or don't. And that's okay too. Alright. Sending my love from Thailand, wherever you are in the world, guys, and I'll post another video soon. Hit subscribe so you're notified about my new videos, and yeah, take it easy. Have an awesome day. Ciao.